You comfortable on Emma's makeup kit? Alright. Well, hi for now, folks. Before I go too far, I have a very special announcement to make. Happy Mother's Day! If you're in the UK, of course. If you're anywhere else, it's probably later. Like in America, I think it's in May. But wherever you are, I hope you agree that mothers deserve to be thanked, because without them, we couldn't be grateful for anything, because we wouldn't exist. And since this is YouTube's channel of thanks, between our Mother's Day and the American Mother's Day, we're celebrating with a very special video project. And you can help! I've written a song for Mother's Day, which is pretty fun, and I'd like your help making the video. All you have to do is download the song and then use it to help you make a video celebrating your mum. You could do anything you like, maybe make a slideshow of photos or mime along to the song while your mum plays air guitar in the background. Whatever you do though, send us the video and we'll add it to a big compilation. If you want to upload it separately to YouTube too, that's absolutely fine, and then we'll be able to link to your video from the compilation. Then if people like the look of your clips especially, they may click through to watch it and help you make money from YouTube. Pretty cool, huh? And of course, any money we make from the compilation will go straight to charities fighting chronic illnesses as normal, meaning that you could be celebrating your mum, earning some money, and raising money for charity all at the same time. How awesome is that? So, download the track and help us say thanks to mums everywhere. And now, time for the Graticast! So, regular Gratics will know it's been quite a while since my last weekly vlog, mainly because of a pretty major job I got right at the start of February for National Storytelling Week. I was to run the first ever controlled study into whether storytelling actually helps kids learn. You see, I'd always kind of arrogantly said to schools, "Pay me to tell stories, it'll be good for your children." But recently, I felt an urge to justify my arrogance. I mean, if what I was doing in schools wasn't actually helping kids, how could I live with myself? Fortunately, and some might say of course, the study proved that storytelling really does help kids way more than conventional teaching. But what's more is this was acknowledged by a member of the government. That's right, the UK schools minister came to the project's open day to see for himself just how well the kids were doing following all of their storytelling workshops. And then he gave a speech in which he actually mentioned my research and my company's name. Now, in recent years, our government has been pretty much against arts in education, preferring to push fact bashing as the teaching method of choice. But here we were with a study that proved exactly the opposite, being seen by a government minister. So this was news of national importance. Press releases were sent out by me, by the charity behind National Storytelling Week, by the school, and of course the Department for Education, to all of the major national news places like BBC Radio and television and newspapers, and the amount of interviews I got was impressive. An impressive 0. Now, scientists made the news this week for discovering that they can allow the body's immune system to attack cancer. But I have a book here from 1997 which says the immune system doesn't need to be allowed, it already attacks cancer. Between last October and December, scientists were making national news for discovering that snakes use fat to reduce friction, which they reckoned would lead to great inventions like waterproof paint. Yet that same knowledge was used to invent soap around 4,800 years ago. But the first research proving that storytelling is actually more use in schools than conventional teaching, does that get reported? No. Why? What? Do news reporters and scientists just never wash? Maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe they did pick it up and it's just been put on a pile which they'll get round to in another 4,800 years. Of course, it did get picked up by local press. The focus in the papers was all on the minister, of course, but that's cool. That was the reason our research was getting noticed. But I got an interview on local BBC radio. It went something like this. Chip, you're a storyteller who's been helping children in Cambridgeshire learn through stories. Can you tell us more? Certainly. You see, when children listen to a story, they basically learn how to engage, and that really helps. It sounds like you could talk about this forever. Now, it's time for the travel. Oh well, who cares about radio when you can be on TV, huh? ITV Anglia put together a fantastic 3-minute report, including a nice long quote from me and loads of interviews with the kids and the teachers and of course the minister, all talking about how much they really enjoyed the project. It looked awesome, and Anglia kindly sent me a copy on DVD. Unfortunately, I can't share it with you because of copyright, but if you look on the Anglia News website, you'll find diddly squat. About our event anyway. You can read about someone riding a giant snail through Norwich in October last year. You can also read about a strawberry race from June 2014. You can even find something from April 2014 about a squirrel who just had its 48th kitten. But can you find news about this game-changing piece of research into education? Nope. The lack of attention this news got, that could have seriously ruined my last few weeks. It was even more annoying at first because I was doing all this for free just to show that kids having fun learning go on to get better test results. Fortunately, the little press we got did at least get me a meeting with the director of a whole cluster of schools who's actually going to be paying me to do more research. So I'm really grateful to all of the teachers and kids on that project, because without them, we couldn't have found our proof, let alone started telling people about it. And though national press missed the minister's speech, one person who didn't was Michael Rosen, who blogged about it on a website seen by teachers and parents across the world. Being noticed by the author of "We're Going on a Bear Hunt" was pretty awesome. And it makes me think, that's the great thing about being thankful for everything you've got right now. If I'd got frustrated by the lack of national recognition, I could easily have given up. But by focusing on what I was grateful for, I started seeing all these people around me who were grateful for this work. And that really gave me the energy to plough on. It may be another 4,000 years before people realise the importance of what we've done this last month, but soap cleaned a lot of hands before scientists realised that snakes have soap on their bellies. If we stay grateful for all we've got right now, a lot of people will be inspired to smile, right up until when the rest of the world chooses to smile with us. And raising smiles always starts with small steps, like say, beginning a vlog by asking people to help out with the music video for Mother's Day. You haven't forgotten that, have you? Please get involved if you can, and let's thank mums everywhere for the great stories they began, i.e. you and me. You can already find a touching dedication to a mother on YouTube, Nancy Burbank's cover of Breathe Me by Sia.
Or is that Sire?
It's a heartfelt reminder of how we all rely on each other really for comfort, safety and all life's essentials, which is why Hugo Woodland thought it a great Gratitune, and I agree. The song and Nancy's reasons for covering it are truly inspirational, so for the full track, follow the links to our recommended videos. But for now, Nancy will accompany your shout-outs of thanks. We start this week with Claire Lowe, who gave a massive thanks to the staff of West Suffolk Hospital for the care they took of her 8-year-old son, Tate, who suffered a nasty form of arthritis. Those doctors and nurses have been, in Claire's words, beyond awesome, so a huge thanks to all of them. Emma Louise thanked Toya for help decorating a bathroom and a private U2 karaoke. 2 great ways there for a friend to help make sure every morning is the start of a beautiful day. So thanks, Toya. Gwen thanked her hairdresser, and actually you've reminded me, Gwen, that's a thanks I forgot to put in one of my daily vlogs from the middle of last month. Thanks to Lisa at the salon in Swindon who tidied up this curly mess. Sure feels better, doesn't it, when people don't look at you like... Thanks to hairdressers all over. And finally, Lauren was grateful for passing her driving test. Well done, Lauren. And thanks to your instructor, I guess. And on the day that you're stuck in a 2-hour queue on the M25 or somewhere, I hope you remember how happy you felt in that moment. Thanks for letting us know your gratitudes, folks. Please keep sending them in by commenting on this video or finding us on your favourite social media. And don't forget to download that song to make that music video for your mum. Then please subscribe here if you haven't done already to get notified when our next video goes up. And You watching this video has just raised money for charity, so cheers. Before I leave you though, one last thing. If you're struggling to get attention, just remember, you can always just watch a film like Speed or something. There's plenty of tension there for you. Stay thankful, and ciao for now.